Hi guys, I'm James. Welcome to Tibaldi Goes Modelworks. Sorry I've been away for a little bit, but I've been busy. As you can see, I've been building Trumpeter's Fairey Firefly Mk.I in 1/48 scale. Ta-da! Now, pretty much still a work in progress. The prop comes off for easy painting. And that's the tail empennage like that. So you can see it's a big lump. Again, has some minor fit issues with the chin radiator. It goes quite crazy there, and we got the instructions were wrong, so we'll show you that so you made aware of the issue. I'll put that over there. Right, now this the first issue is the fit of these little the cockpit and the radio operator's bit on the fuselage. They're a very tight fit, and obviously you've got to make sure all the ejector pins are all cleaned off the side, and then it clicks together. Again, once you've overcome that, you'll get the whole thing together. Again, no seat belts. You could go aftermarket and spend sort of like £8-9 on a set of aftermarket seat belts, but then you don't need to because you can't really see the cockpits. Again, I avoided putting the decals in the front due to the fact that you can hardly see it once it's all got the canopy on. As the canopy will be closed, it will disappear. So that's the first thing of note. The second thing, as we drift on through the thing, is getting the fuselage to sit properly. Now, the front fuselage fouls on the top of the undercarriage bays here, so you can either clean them off a slight bit, or clean the bottom of the pilot's cockpit, the front cockpit. It's easier to clear the front cockpit. Again, I had it was literally 2mm longer for the wing fitments, but then again everything went to once you wrestled with it a little bit, it all went together. And now we're going to get onto the offending article here. I've obviously been backwards and forwards here because obviously it's a naval aircraft, you've got bits to paint, and it's easier to spray the whole thing in sky colour before you add all the details. Obviously wheel wells, I think they're silver on this one, because obviously they were on there. The one I worked on. Now, this is where they've got their numbers mixed up. You need to swap the numbers over on this. C8 goes in this side, C13 goes in that side, so it's transposed. Obviously I've done them with a little bit of sag on them, as they would be, but this is the bit that blew me away. It's like it's a click fit, so obviously you can get that tail painted, you haven't got to faff around masking it up. Get the tail plane masked up, straightforward, and then boom. Again, I've put a bit of left rudder on the left. I get my left and my right mixed up on that. Again, it has you fit the prop early on. I'll have to glue it in, but obviously I've made it easier for painting. Yeah. Obviously the seat belts I made, I obviously Tamiya tape using an infinity cutting mat like this. In fact, this one. And then eyeball them the right width on them, because obviously it's all covered up. You're not going to see it. And then obviously painted the seat belts with a bit of fair khaki brown. Okay. And yeah, that's about it, I suppose, on this. Obviously it's masked up here, but it's just to hold it in while it's glued. Famous last words, it'll pop out. But obviously there's no light in the wing. Now just to show the wings. That I'm not prepared, am I? There's just a gaping hole there, so there's obviously one there because I made one up. So yeah, so that's that, and we're making progress on it. Obviously, we've got a lovely reference book here from Valiant Wings Publishing. Again, lots of details, lots of colour information. Again, you can even find some of the ones in here, so including I just spotted the prototype, which they've incorrectly modelled in here because it's got basically uncovered. It's got uncovered guns, unfaired guns in it. So, and it shows you all the prototypes here. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. But yeah, it's been a lifesaver, this book. Again, obviously looking at the details on the fuselage, etc., on the wings, showing the flappage, the Fairey flaps on them, so they drop down on that. So I've got to recreate that. I've also got to check whether the colour call out's correct for this one. I'm going to do a lossy mouth one. Obviously, prototype's wrong because it's got bombs and rockets on. That one is okay, but the decals are a bit iffy. Again, the decals are a bit iffy anyway, so yeah. Anyhow, so that's the book. And there's the barcode on it. It's well worth the money I paid for it, because it's a wealth of information on here. Yeah, there's our there's one of the schemes, and again showing the prototype. That one, there's that one, but it shows it obviously with the unsheathed cannon. So that's that. Again, I've waffled on a bit, but never mind. So see you later. Dora says goodbye.